Welcome back to the channel, everyone. And in this video I want to introduce a new topic that I'm going to be talking about in the future quite a bit, hopefully, as long as the response to this video is positive. And it's incels. And I don't want to get into what incels are in this video, but today I want to talk about who BlackOps2Cel is. And if you ever go into an incel forum, you're going to need to know who BlackOps2Cel is. And if you go into an incel forum to look around and you don't know who this guy is, you're going to be really confused because you're going to see his face everywhere. And it's going to be really weird because you're like, who is this guy? And why is this guy's face being photoshopped into so much stuff? And BlackOps2Cel, well, he's a guy. He's just some dude from France, actually, or some European country. French-speaking European country. I can't remember. I think it's France, but they did find his Facebook, so it is confirmed where he's from. But he's some dude from Europe who they just found his picture online, and they've started to use it as an example of, of ugliness, of essentially someone who is ugly to the point where their physical attractiveness is going to prevent them from leading a normal life. And they thought that this guy met that standard, and now he has just kind of become this meme level person in their community, in their subculture. And obviously you can see a couple examples on the screen of his Photoshop work. He's been photoshopped, and now he's sort of I don't want to use the word saint because it kind of I don't want to offend anyone who's religious and actually uses the word saint actually for real purposes. But so now this guy is a kind of an icon in their subculture. I don't think he's actually involved in the subculture at all. I think he actually wants to avoid it because his Facebook, when they did find it, it went private. So I think he's trying to avoid it, which is good for him. Hopefully he can. But unfortunately, his picture was found by someone in the incel community, and it has been taken over, and now it is kind of just like this mythical figure, this god for them. He just represents ugliness, I think, for them. And again, subjectively, he is not very attractive, and objectively, he's just not that good looking of a guy. But there's nothing wrong with him as a person, as far as I know. It's just some guy from France. And unfortunately, someone from the incel community found his picture and posted it on one of their forums. And now it is blown up. And now wherever you go, whatever incel forum you're on, whether it's Reddit, whether it's some other internet site dedicated to incels, you're going to see this guy's face. So just know that he's just kind of like a meme that represents ugliness now. That's who he is. And I pulled up this site on the Incel Wiki that's going to show some of his other names: Almighty, Deity, Hero, His Excellence, His Highness, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, Savior, Son of God, Son of Man, the Lord, the Redeemer, the Savior. So we're talking he's a very high up person, very high up idea, at least in this community. Obviously it's all kind of a joke, but at the same time it's very serious to them, so keep that in mind. So that's who St.BlackOps2Cel is. You're going to see his face if you ever go around and look at these incel forums, which I like to do. I think it's very interesting personally. So again, if you're going to do that, you're going to see this guy's face. And now hopefully if you've seen this video and then you go do that, you're going to you can make that connection and say, hey, that's St.BlackOps2Cel. That's this meme that they like to throw around. That's who that is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and look forward to more incel videos in the future. And again, that's subject to how well this video is received. But incels are potentially a topic I'm going to talk about a lot in the future because I have been, kind of following their movement for a while. I've watched some documentaries and I've been looking at some of these forums. And I do really think they're very, very interesting as a group. And I don't think that the mainstream media has done a good job covering them as well. So that's another reason I want to make these videos too. I really think that these mainstream documentaries and mainstream news coverage has been awfully inaccurate in describing the incel community, and I don't want to try to sympathize with them in any way at all, but I do think that the mainstream media has kind of portrayed them worse than they actually are. But they are bad. They are not good for society in any means.